Hello, my dear J 2024 warriors. Welcome aboard. This is your Captain Shreyas on the Vedantu J English channel. And if you are one of those students whose J didn't go well, or who is not planning to take a drop, or is not so sure about J Advanced, then let me tell you, this strategy is going to be very important. And more than that, I would feel that this particular BITSAT exam is the most important exam. In fact, it should be on higher priority than any other entrance exam that you are planning to give. And you will know why. So I'm going to give you all the important things that you need to do in these last few weeks for your BITSAT attempt, because this is going to be a game changer and lifesaver for all of you. Number two, cutoff scores and the safe strategy that you can play, and how should you tackle the questions, what kind of preparation that you need to do. All of this in this crisp video. So quickly smash the like button for your Captain Shreyas and the Vedantu J English channel. And I hope I'm audible as well as visible to all of you. Yes, great. Hello Ananya, Eski, welcome Pandru, welcome Kumar, welcome Gopal. Now, before I tell you the strategy, let me also motivate you why you should go and plan for writing this examination. Okay. Yeah, by the way, the registrations are closed for the first, attempt. But still, I'm pretty sure some of you might be just giving it for the sake of it. Hopefully, looking at the next 1 or 2 slides, you will be even more energized for your last minute preparation. Why is BITS given a special status? Why is BITS the most premier engineering college in the private sector? First thing is, it's got a good ranking. Now this ranking might not look that great also, but remember, NRF ranking is based on many things. But if you talk in private circles or to many companies, most of the companies consider BITS to be, at par with many IITs, not the top IITs, but the decent IITs, and even sometimes comparable with triple IITs. That is one thing. It's the perception which matters. Even foreign universities perceive BITS as a very credible, authentic and top premier college in India. Not just that, it is top 200. It's in the top 200 universities in Asia for Asian colleges. Also, there are a lot of special courses which are offered in BITS, which many institutes do not offer, including integrated courses and also dual degree courses. So for example, if I'm a mechanical engineer and I was not able to get a seat in computer science, I can, take up a dual degree. So I will get computer science also and mechanical engineering also. So that way it can satisfy your aspirations or dreams for a particular branch. Also, the complete admission is based purely on ranks. So your merit matters a lot in basically BITSAT examination. In fact, also in BITS college, attendance is not so compulsory because the teachers are so good. They believe that based on their teaching, students themselves will come and attend the classes. So they don't have to put in extra effort. So you are free to attend and sit any class, just like they show in the Three Idiots movie. Also, there are a lot of pre-placement offers given, meaning even before you graduate, much before that, companies where you go for internship or those companies which do kind of some workshops, they offer you pre-placement offers. So you are even placed before the actual placement season begins. Placement is where you get a job. Pre-placement is, much before those, formalities happen. So that is pre-placement offers. And obviously they have tie-ups with multiple universities abroad also. So a lot of people also go for many internships at very renowned institutes as well as companies. And most of the students are placed. That 1% probably, end up doing something on their own, or probably, were not very serious about studies. Otherwise, any normal student also gets placed. That's the best part. And the average packages are close to 20-25 lakhs like that. And high packages go close to 1 CR and sometimes also above 1 crore per annum. Yes, of course. And you get different kinds of placements. So I hope listening to this, you have little bit of energy, much better than probably 2-3 minutes before, and probably that motivation, that drive for preparing for this exam, much more than any other entrance exam. So it is not just a backup exam, it can be a game changer. There is a difference between backup and there is a difference between a serious game-changing examination. The campuses are beautiful. You have very good cultural as well as technical life, lots of clubs, lots of good teachers, lot of good, social circles that you can form, mixed background. So a lot of multicultural activities. So you will definitely have a great time, just like you would have in IIT. So yes, definitely you might not get the IIT and tag, but you will not feel too far behind. Now that you are motivated, let's hear about the exam strategy and how you should work for it. Okay? I hope you have smashed the like button till now. If you have not done that, please do that, and also subscribe to the Vedantu J English channel. Now the exam is for 3 hours. Total marks are 390. Each question carries 3 marks. Yes, it is not 4, it is 3 marks. So it has totally 130 questions. 130 questions into 3 marks will give you 390 marks, right? And there is negative marking as well. And if you do not attempt any question, you get 0 marks. So the questions are of simple level, in fact, slightly lower than JEE Mains. So a normal good student who has prepared decently will be able to answer all the 130 questions in 180 minutes. This is very important for you to understand. Understand this, that JEE Mains or even JEE Advanced, the question paper is not designed for any good student to be solved completely. Only the best student can solve the JEE Mains paper completely, best of the best. JEE Advanced, even the best of the best can't complete. Getting a perfect score in JEE Advanced is near to impossible. But in BITSAT, understand that you can score full marks as well. And a couple of students have done that also in the past. So that is one thing. So 390 marks, and how is the questions divided? Physics 30 questions, chemistry 30, English, yes, English is there. Logical reasoning 20 questions. So logical reasoning has more weightage than English. You can take maths or bio if you are taking up pharma related courses and stuff. So understand that apart from these 130 questions, there are 12 extra questions that you get as bonus. And bonus means literal bonus. If you solve these 130 questions, which they claim that anybody who has prepared well can solve in that stipulated time, you get 12 extra questions in that same time. You do not get extra time. In that same time only of 3 hours, you get 12 extra questions, 3 from physics, 3 from chemistry, 3 from maths, and 3 from logical reasoning. So it is not just from maths or just from logical reasoning, 3 from each subject. You choose which subject is your favorite. This can push up your score, and it can bring up your score like anything. If you are really fast, if you are really quick-minded and your accuracy is great, definitely this can be a booster. And a lot of students who aim for computer science, especially in BITS Pilani, target these 12 questions. I mean, not all of them, at least few of them. Also, please understand, once you opt for these 12 bonus questions, you get an option on the screen. You cannot go back to the previous 130 questions, nor can you change the answers. So that is one catch over there. Once you go to the bonus, you cannot come back. But if you choose that, okay, I'm not going to attempt bonus, I'm just going to recheck my answers in the previous 130 questions, you are free to do so. It's completely your personal choice. And yes, there is negative marking also. Yep, it's not like bonus means, okay, fine, I can just get marks. So there is negative marking. So the major contributor of your score is going to be obviously mathematics or biology. It's going to play a significant chunk. 30% of your marks are going to come from that. So heavily you are going to be invested in maths, and maths is not very difficult. Let me tell you, physics and chemistry are 2 equal factors, but slightly lesser than maths, but can't be ignored, of course. English, 10% contribution in your marks. Logical reasoning also is going to contribute in your marks. So that is the, weightage of the subjects. I think it was the reverse. I think logical should have been probably 10 and English should have been less. Yeah. Okay. Now syllabus wise, it is NCERT syllabus. the whole syllabus is mentioned in the brochure. I'm pretty sure if you have seen the particular brochure, you would probably go down and see the entire, what do you say, syllabus. It's there. It's same as NCERT, so you don't have to break your head too much. Okay, so syllabus wise, you are already been preparing for JEE Mains, EMSAT and any other entrance exam. So it's pretty much same. But what about the cutoff? That cutoff also is available online. You can in fact download the brochure or you can see it online as well. So this was basically for the academic year 23-24. These were the cutoff scores. Like for example, if you see in Pilani, BITS Pilani, if you go for computer science, the score was 331, cutoff score 331 out of 390. If you go to BITS Goa and if you see computer science, it was 295. But let's say I am okay with any branch in Pilani, then let's say I am going for manufacturing also, then it is 220. But obviously manufacturing is again a lower branch, considered a lower branch, but there is nothing wrong in taking it. Electronics and communication, again 296, right? So these are basically the cutoffs in the previous years. This is just to give you a tentative idea of where you have to, target. But I have made it very simple for you. See, if you want to get computer science in BITS Pilani, which is the best way to enter BITS, I mean Pilani is the first BITS and obviously the topmost BITS. So then you have to score 340 plus to be on the safer side. You have to target 1 minute 30 seconds per question to complete 130 questions. But please remember, if you want to target those bonus questions, then your speed will have to increase to 1 minute, probably 25 seconds or 20 seconds also. So that is the minimum, bare minimum speed you will need for completing the question. So if you have been giving a lot of mock tests, probably you would know what is your question solving speed for standard questions, which are close enough to JEE Mains. If you are targeting 300 plus, that is for top branches in Pilani and Goa or Hyderabad. Okay, so it could be electronics, communications, right, and computer science, maybe in even Goa or Hyderabad. Then you need to have a rough speed of 1 minute 50 seconds. Okay, 1 minute 50 seconds. You can't even go to 2 minutes. If you go to 2 minutes, then you will slowly lose out on these branches. Keep that in mind. Okay. You can take 2 minutes for few questions, but you have to compensate in some other question. If you go to 2 minutes per question, then drastically you will come down to decent branches only in Pilani, Goa or Hyderabad. Like you can get probably mechanical or you can get even civil, those kind of branches in these colleges, right? So you will come to 270 plus. But if you say that, no sir, I'm okay with any branch, then you can go to 2 minutes 30 seconds per question and you can get a safe score of 210 plus for some BE course. So that is your safe score strategy. Is that okay? Everyone? All right. All right. Fair enough. Now, what do you need to do in the next few days? Is very deep understanding required? No. Surface understanding, decent level of understanding is more than enough. Derivations not needed, of course. You don't have to go too much in detail like JEE Advanced. BITSAT is very close to JEE Mains, but not as difficult as JEE Mains because the number of questions are more and time is less. Plus, you need to also focus on English and logical reasoning. So that subjects also needs to be done. If you ignore that, then gone. So guys, only basic understanding is required. So don't go too deep and don't waste too much of time. If you are able to understand formula, apply it, great. If you are able to remember, theory points, let's say, or trends in inorganic chemistry, reactions, etc., and able to solve the questions, perfectly fine. As long as you are able to solve the questions, you should be fine. Okay. Next important thing is, please do not leave any portion for BITSAT. A lot of people think, okay, can I leave few questions or few chapters here and there? The problem is that, see, I just showed you the cutoff scores. The cutoff scores are really high. Time required is very, very quick. So meaning you need to cover as many things as possible. You still have time. If there are some gaps, try to cover at least, I would say, 80 to 90% of the portion. If you have not yet covered it for JEE Mains, at least try to cover 80% plus portion for your BITSAT, or else it becomes very difficult to get a decent score for a decent branch in a obviously better BITS. Also remember that the questions are basically completely knowledge formula or direct application based. So sometimes, even if you know few things through one short lecture or through crash course classes, you might be able to solve the question, okay, even without having a deep level of understanding. That's the reason why I'm saying try to cover at least 80 to 90% of the syllabus. Also, formulas will help you a lot. So I had already recorded a formula revision class. It's there for physics, chemistry, maths. So check out that formula revision class. Try to see those formulas again and again, whatever we had done for JEE Mains. It will help you like anything. It's there on this channel itself. You can just search for formulas. You will find it for all the 3 subjects. Yeah, because direct questions do come in bits, and that is what you need to do. If you remember the formula, apply it, substitute, calculate and solve and move to the next. That's the process for most of the questions in BITSAT. Keep in mind, you will have to keep some buffer time towards the end, because you might have to recheck, you might have to go through few things, you might have left some questions for coming back and solving it later. So I would say at least 15 minutes you keep a buffer time. If you keep that buffer time, then the timing strategy which I gave you, you will have to improve on those times a little bit. Okay, now what about bonus questions? I would say don't solve it unless you are targeting BITS Pilani computer science. What a lot of people do, I have to solve bonus, I have to solve bonus. So they end up getting a lot of negative marks. So be careful, there is negative marking and you might end up losing a lot of marks trying to solve 130 questions for getting those bonus. So please do not do that. It's okay even if you do not solve the bonus questions. There is a good chance you might make it even in Pilani computer science. Okay, that should not be your target. This is just like a lollipop given to you, or it is something very fancy which is shown to you, bonus questions, and people fall into that trap. Please remember, questions are easy. Don't get too tense or worked up, and you can use elimination wherever required, but not every place, especially not in the bonus questions. In fact, they also recommend in the brochure that do not use guesswork in too many things. I mean, that might really reduce your score. So try to avoid guesswork. Elimination is fine, or substitution is fine. Logical calculated guesses are fine, but random guesses, do not do it. Okay. And a lot of people also ignore logical reasoning and English, but remember, those questions, that 20-30 questions is going to give you easily a boost of 50 plus marks, easily a boost of 50 plus marks. So that huge chunk of your marks is going to come from here, and definitely I would not say that keep it at the end or something, because these questions are easy. You might probably finish it off at the starting itself so that you get a strong boost or confidence. But that is if you are good in English and logical reasoning, or else you can keep it in the middle or towards the end. But please do not ignore it. You can definitely crack this. Now the most important thing is, many people, they give JEE Mains questions, and that is the worst mistake which a student can do while preparing for BITSAT. How many of you thought this? Sir, I will give BITSAT. Sir, I will do BITSAT preparation by giving JEE mock test. That is the worst thing you can do, because JEE is slightly higher. The pattern is different. You are used to solve 25 questions per subject. Here, it's 130 questions in 3 hours. So you can understand that it is a little more than 40 questions, per hour, right? So obviously, everything is different: speed, thinking, number of subjects, everything. So you cannot give JEE Mains mock test, so give BITSAT mock test. You might be wondering, where can I find the BITSAT mock test? Well, Vedantu is giving you BITSAT mock test, and that too 10 full syllabus tests. And that is not all. You are also going to get ranking, you are going to get solutions, and you have a window in which you can give these tests. You have the freedom of time when you want to give it. If you give in that time, you will get ranking also. And you will also get a report of what were your shortcomings, timing report. You also get accuracy report, so you can plan your future mock tests accordingly. I feel the report card over here is more important, because in these exams, what is your timing, what is your accuracy, what is your strike rate, what is your per subject, trends, that will matter and decide how you are going to perform and how you are going to plan your actual BITSAT examination. So these are the tests which are scheduled for all of you. right? These are all full syllabus tests, 10 full syllabus tests. And the best part it is just for 499. It is not for 2000 rupees. The link is there in the description box below as you are watching this particular video. So when you are watching this video, just go into the description box of this particular video and yeah, keep smashing the like button. You can see BITSAT test series right over here. Click on this particular link. You can see All India mock test, 10 full syllabus tests, 360-degree performance analysis, 499 for all your 2 months. You can use it even for the second attempt of BITS. Yep, you can just click on this, enter your details and you are sorted. Yep. So if you see, BITSAT is not a backup. It is going to be a game changer. BITSAT is all about speed, accuracy, and don't fall for the bonus trap. Try to cover as much portions as possible. Do not use too much of guesswork and solve BITSAT relevant questions, because that is what is going to boost your score. Okay, so let's ace it, guys. Now, many of you are also asking, sir, will there be BITSAT related classes over here on YouTube? Yes, just like I had done it before this on this channel, English class, logical reasoning class, and physics class with chemistry and mathematics. If you want me to conduct these classes, share this video with your friends and comment below the video, sir, we need all these classes. If you need all these classes, we'll try to take all classes daily. Right now, let me also complete UGEE classes in the next few days. And yes, by next week, I will start. If you want me to conduct logical reasoning, physics, mathematics, chemistry, all the classes by all the amazing teachers on this channel. So do let me know in the comments, and hopefully you're going to crack this exam. So please don't be sad if your JEE didn't go well. Okay, so let's crack it, guys. Let's ace it. Yeah, and do let me know in the comments. Okay, this was your Captain Shreyas signing off. Hasta la vista. Thank you for liking.